It's Friday, March 16, 2018. This is the news on PBCJ. I am Simone Absalom. The Police Federation says it will be delivering a message to the Finance Ministry today regarding the retroaction of the expected 5% payment during the negotiating period. The Federation's meeting yesterday with the Ministry of Finance on wage negotiations ended in a stalemate. The Police Federation says that the Ministry of Finance reiterated that it will not be considering any other contract period except for the 4 years, and it will not offer more than a 16% salary increase. The Federation says they're not satisfied with what they call an empty offer. The Labour Ministry says protesting public school teachers should be back in the classroom today. The education system was crippled for 3 days starting Monday as a large number of the island's public school teachers took industrial action over wage-related issues. Many public primary and secondary schools across the island saw a low student and teacher turnout over the 3 days. The order follows a more than 6-hour-long emergency meeting Wednesday arranged by the Labour Ministry with the Jamaica Teachers Association, the JTA, and the Finance Ministry, as well as Education Ministry. Land reform was one of the main planks outlined by the opposition leader, Dr. Peter Phillips, addressing the House of Representatives yesterday.
The PMP administration will pass an overarching legislative provision, bringing all the various acts involved in land titling, land registration, subdivisions into a single legislative instrument that can be easily understood and administered.
Dr. Phillips made the announcement in a wide-ranging contribution to the 2018-2019 budget debate at Gordon House, in which he also criticized the government for failing to meet its growth projections, making bad decisions in relation to a $31 billion tax package, which followed the increase in the personal income tax threshold to $1.5 million.
We warned them that it couldn't be done, that it would take a massive tax package of $31 billion to deliver on that promise, and that it would set back potential growth and it would make life harder for the masses of the people. They didn't do the math. The IMF did the math and confirmed the numbers. The government went ahead and secured their political fig leaf cover and imposed a $31 billion tax package. That is the price. In the end, less than a half of the PAYE taxpayers benefited at all, and less than 100,000 benefited from the full 18,000. On the other hand, the entire population had to pay the $31 billion of taxes.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness will respond to issues raised by the opposition leader when the budget debate resumes in the House of Representatives next week, Tuesday. And do watch it live on PBCJ. The Tax Administration of Jamaica, TAJ, has extended the deadline for individuals and businesses to file their final income tax returns for 2017 and their estimated income and asset tax returns for 2018. The cutoff was March 15, but it has been pushed back to Saturday, March 24. TAJ says select tax offices will be opened on that day to accommodate payments. A monthly penalty of $5,000 is applied to late submissions starting March 25. The road repair season is in full swing since the start of the year, and motorists are often complaining that there's almost nowhere to drive. But the fact is that both the government and the National Works Agency have been advising people using the island's road network of projects amounting billions of dollars. The National Works Agency, NWA, has advised on its website that drainage improvement works planned for sections of downtown Kingston during the current period would result in restrictions in traffic management along a section of Spanish Town Road, as well as the entrance to the bus bay located at North Parade. Prime Minister Andrew Holness, who is also the Minister of Economic Growth and Job Creation, informed the House of Representatives late last year of over $4 billion in roadworks starting earlier this year. 1,000 unattached youths are undergoing training for the Technology Advancement Program. This program has been initiated by the Ministry of Science, Energy and Technology and is currently being executed by the Universal Service Fund, USF, in collaboration with the Caribbean Maritime University. The youths are being trained for 3 months, after which they will be placed for another 9 months in various government agencies. During a recent think tank session with JIS, Deline Powell, Public Relations Manager for the Universal Access Fund, further explained the aim of the program.
Firstly, we wanted to ensure that unattached youth were able to get marketable skills. We recognize how important the global digital economy is and how much persons can benefit by being a part of it. But of course, in order for persons to fully take advantage of those opportunities, they must be equipped with the necessary skills. So this program is really aimed at bridging that gap to ensure that these unattached youth will have the opportunity to gain these skills and then to eventually become employed within the sector or to actually create their own jobs and create jobs for other persons within the sector.
The government entities will also benefit from the program. They will be equipped with technology infrastructure such as computers and softwares and servers, as well as human resources in order to improve their use of data and information technology. Each individual will be supported with $12,000 per week. A total cost of the project is $450 million. In regional news, the United Nations UN report says Trinidad and Tobago is the happiest Caribbean nation on earth, at least when compared to a handful of other regional countries surveyed for 2018 World Happiness Report. The Twin Island Republic ranks 38th among 156 countries and is the highest placed Caribbean country in the report released by the UN Sustainable Development Solutions Network, ahead of World Happiness Day next week, Tuesday. The only other Caribbean community nations in the happiness rankings were Belize, which placed 49th, Jamaica, which was in the position 56, and Haiti, which was at 148, ranked as the unhappiest country in the Caribbean. Finland has overtaken Norway to become the happiest nation on earth, while the United States slipped 5 places down to 18th. In sports, the Jamaica Football Federation will be seeking the government's help in funding a new remuneration package for national head coach Theodore Tapper Whitmore. This was disclosed by JFF President Michael Ricketts, who says that he will be holding talks with Minister of Sports Olivia Babsy-Grange in the coming days. Despite the prolonged negotiations, Ricketts noted that the coach's relationship with the Federation remained solid, while giving the assurance that Whitmore would shortly be offered an improved deal. And that's the news. I'm Simone Absalom. Have a pleasant weekend.